I'm welcoming everybody this evening. Today is a Saturday, the 21st of August, year 2001. And for those people that have not met, my name is Judith Njeru. I came into this business in year 2000. And actually in this year of our own, year 2021, I'm celebrating 20 years in this business. And today, this evening, I'm here to share my life journey with you in this business. Back before this business, I was working for Barclays Bank of Kenya Limited. It is now called ABSA. After 12 years, I took early retirement. I became a housewife, and I stayed in the house for about 3 months. I was so happy because I retired, because I didn't have to wake up in the morning like those other days. And I was also happy. But one thing that never really made me happy was that I didn't have a paycheck at the end of the month. And so while I was there, I started searching within myself what I could do so that I could bring some money home, like and actually done. Before I got married, I was already working. So I knew when I got married, I'm supposed also to participate with the house bills. And of course, after that, the children, you have to educate them. And so I really wanted to be a person that is also bringing something home. And so I started searching within myself what I really wanted to do. I didn't want to go to the banking sector again. I wanted to do something different. And so I searched within myself and I settled my childhood hobby, which is fashion design. And so I wanted to become a fashion designer. And so what I did is that I looked for a college. And of course, I went in and I started learning how it is done. And so I went for my first 1 year. While I was in my second year, I really came to teach in that college. And one day our teacher was not there. And of course, she was told to stand in. And over an hour, she was selling to me a product called NutriShake. I'm sure some of you are distributors, you really understand what is NutriShake. And so I really didn't get it. I remember telling her that the last time I had on biology, I was in Form 6 because I was in the old system. And so I told her that I finished with the biology in Form 6, so I don't understand more about amino acids. And I forever been grateful to that lady because she listened to me. And of course, she told me that if you can buy the product, let me show you how you can do this business and you can make a lot of money. And let me tell you when I heard about business, and that is the reason why I was in a college trying to run a course so that I could also have a business. Because I want to become a participant in my house. And so I learned it very clearly. And of course, being a banker, I knew the people that run the bank are business people and not employees. So I went home that evening with a lot of zeal. And of course, she gave me a cassette to go and listen to about the business. Those days, technology wasn't as advanced as it is. I'm talking about 20 years ago. And so I went home, I listened to that cassette, and the speaker was saying that this business, when you involve yourself in this business, you can go on holiday for 7 months and you come back and you find the business running. Let me tell you, that one gave me a lot of enthusiasm. I got so excited about this business. And the following year, I was in business. I even didn't know how I was supposed to make the money, but the lady promised that I'm going to show you, I'm going to help you, and I'm going to stand with you until you are able to know how to do the business. And so I was in. So the following evening, they came to our house. They explained to us how the business was able to be done. I remember the company's offices were in the industrial area we owned, and of course, we didn't have a central office. So they came to our house, and of course, they told us what they were raised about the business. And let me tell you, it's now 20 years since that day. I look at that day with a lot of excitement because then I even didn't understand that it was going to be a big business. You know, you are just told about a business and you really want to do it, but you don't know the nitty-gritties of doing the business. And so I was in, and before they left, they told us that we need to go for training, that every week we need to attend two classes so that you can be able to understand the business. We need to, they hand a product class and they hand a business class. And we needed to get the two of them so that we could be able to know how to do the business, so that we could acquire knowledge and skills to help us move along the ranks with our business. And so we were there, we attended the training, of course, and of course that training is what has made me to be here 20 years and down the line. And so being in this business now for 20 years, and I'm sure some of my friends are also in business for 20 years, others are 17 years, others are 15, others are 10 years. What have I gained in this business? I'm sure some of them you are going to hear as we move along at the presentation, but I came here, I had my own why. I had a reason why I didn't want this business. I wanted an income. For some people, they come for different reasons. For me, I came because of the income. And so my first month, when I started doing this business, I earned 3,094 shillings. My fourth month, I earned 4,000. My second month, I earned 4,000. My third month, I earned 9,000. My fourth, it was 12, and in 5 months, we were given a new title. We were called directors, and we earned about 25,000. For me, I was so excited. I always remember when I started working for the bank many years ago. That was 1988. That is when I came to Nairobi and got a job. I always used to remember my salary was less than 4,000 Kenya shillings. And you see now, I'm earning my 4,000 Kenya shillings in barely 2 months. So I was excited about this business. And I was told, what you're doing, if you keep on doing it, and you are going to earn a lot of money. I remember when I earned my first check of 3,094 shillings, my sponsor told me that I want you to multiply that check by 10. So I started working towards a goal of making that 1,000 Kenya shillings. And let me tell you, in 5 months, though it was 25,000, it was not so far to the 30,000 mark. And of course, I continued doing the business. Of course, my sponsor was guiding me on what to do. And let me tell you, in about 7 months to 8 months, we're running like 70, 80 to 100,000 Kenya shillings by a year's time. And for me, I got so excited. And you know, as much as I was looking for money, of course, money supports you to do the things that you want to do. And of course, I had a dream. I had a dream and current for many years. While I was working one day, I saw one of my good friends, one of my girlfriends. Actually, I saw her doing and driving, some driving course. And then I got what you call positive jealousy. I said one day I would also like to be in a driving school, and I also would want to drive my own car. But you see, all those years I worked in the bank, I didn't have a chance of course, buying the car. But of course, what I got was a mortgage. Of course, I had a home of my own from the bank that time. But the car I didn't want it. Why did I didn't want a car so much? It's so that when I go for chama, sitaperekwa kwa chama, and then unakujua kapura time unjaisha, unja kula story, unja kunywa chai ya kutosha, you know, amunja cheka na marafiki. And so I didn't need a car for myself. And you see me, I love window shopping. If I go to a shopping mall, I can spend even an hour just window shopping. I just feel nice. And so, especially my family knows that I love window shopping. And sometimes if we are in a hurry, I'm left in the car, somebody to run and go and pick something. Because I know if mom goes out, she'll go and do many things. So I really wanted a car of my own. And within that 1 year, I was able to buy myself a car, KR 298K. I was so happy. And of course, after that, I bought many cars. That car was the 1.5 liter engine. Of course, I went to 1.8. Now I have 2.4 liter engine. And let me tell you, so I don't know what dream you have. I don't know what you're looking for. I'm sure you can be able to enjoy. The other benefit that I got was good health. I came with a challenge. My sponsor introduced me to the supplements. I used them, and she told me, you are going to take it as a program. And in 6 months, you are going to be okay. And actually, by those 6 months, I'd even forgotten the challenge that I had. And then the other thing is, when I came to the business, when I got my children, my skin broke out. And so I was always in search of a skincare. So when I came and I tested their products on my skin worked good. Right now on 54, I'm so happy about skincare. And so even been searching for a skincare, come on board. We are going to show you how to use it. And I'm sure you are going to be so happy. And of course, I've gained so many other things that I'm going to show you as we move along for the rest of it. And now I'm going to share my screen so that we can be able to move on. I'm sure I'm going to share the rest of it as we move on in the program. And of course, yeah, we are going to move. Of course, we start with the founder. And the founder is that you can see there is called Njeru. And of course, this company was started in 1958. It's an American company. And of course, the reason why it was started is because of issues of health. And let me tell you, when Njeru started this company, I can assure you many, many great things have happened. It's now commanding over 50 markets and is more than 63 years old. And so if you are coming on board at this particular time, I'm sure you are going to enjoy everything that the company has built over all those over 60 years. And I'm sure you are going to enjoy it. And of course, on my right, you can see he is with the daughter, that is Kendra Brasfield, who is the CEO of Neolife. Of course, Njeru is a founder. And of course, I'm sure you cannot separate the two. Wow. My screen is hanging. Wow. Sorry, my screen is okay. This is what I wanted. Of course, in our company, we have got great values. Sorry, the screen has stopped. Sorry. You get me to share once again. Wow. Give me a minute and get my screen back. Sorry, you'll excuse me to get my screen back. Yeah. Wow. Be able to get it. That is a desktop. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to use a new format, not the one that I had. Yeah. Okay. It is called technology. It's always like that. Yeah. I'm going to use a different one so that I can be able to trace the other one very quickly. That was a special one formulated by me. And like I was saying, is that you find that he is founder, like that one I just told you right now. And of course, let's move on. And of course, like I was talking about the company values, of course, there's a lot that happens in our company. And of course, there are so many values. Number one is about honesty and integrity, that everything that we say is true to the letter. The other thing that we say is that we have an equal opportunity for each and every one of us. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter whether you are black, it doesn't matter whether you are brown, it doesn't matter what you are what. I can assure you that all of us, we have an equal chance to be able to do a business. Of course, the company has got a wrong division. They are not just inviting you the business for today, it's going to be in the future. And of course, the other thing that we are going to have is of course that, sorry, something just went on. Yeah, that people are number one when we come to this business. And of course, people are always number one in everything. That I've never seen anybody doing business where you do not involve people. And of course, the other thing is that we have got products at work. And let me tell you, they will never, ever, ever let you down. And of course, the other thing that you see is that we have products. And those products is... those products are you can see you can see them there. Of course, we're on my top right. You can see we have our home care products, and it's home care products like none other. And you see those products are so unique. For me, when I came to this business, the first products that I came into contact with was LDC. Of course, I also got Super 10. I also got NutriShake, the one that my sponsor was talking to me about. And let me tell you, those are the products that I came into contact with. I also got skincare in my kit those days that I enjoyed. I know these days we have a variety. You join with a kit that you really want. And of course, the home care is so unique because number one, this home care, what happens is that you have to dilute for you to be able to use. So 1 liter can take you so many months. Like, of course, I fell in love with LDC. And let me tell you, this is a product I've used for 20 years. And when you touch it, you'll never be the same. Because when it comes to cleaning your fruits and vegetables, this is what I use in my bathroom. You can use it for your dish. There are so many uses for cleaning your jewelry. For those who love their jewelry, let me tell you, it's major. And of course, on my right, you can see is that we have our, what we call the food supplements. We call it healthcare. Food supplements are supposed to take care of our health. That means the gap that has been left by our poor feeding habits, you need to fix it by using what? You use the food supplements. And for me, when I came, because under health issue, I used the food supplements. Today, I'm enjoying my health. I'm feeling happy because I can assure you, you'll never, ever, ever go wrong. And of course, on my left bottom, you find that we have what we call the personal care concentrate. And these are products to go to take care of your body and your hairs, you know. And of course, the young ones, like the small children, we have something like PCC. And let me tell you, I always say that sometimes we work so hard, we forget ourselves. And what I can tell you is that these products are supposed, you treat yourself well. Give yourself some retro luxury, at least because you work so hard for everybody until you forget yourself. But at least when you get home in the evening, buy yourself some bath and shower gel, and buy yourself some shampoo so that when you come in the evening, you can shampoo your hair, especially for the men, that you don't have to, you need to wash your hair daily. And I can assure you those are products that you're going to be so, so happy about. On my right bottom, you find that we have our skincare. Like I told you when I came, I had a broken skin. When I got to my children, my skin broke out. And let me tell you, it was not looking good. And I was in search of a skincare. And so when I came to New Life, I never looked for skincare anymore. I've been using it for 20 years. And I have never, ever, ever, ever looked back. And of course, well, the reason why I told you I came to this business, me, I wanted a business because I wanted an income. I don't know what is your why. And even before I even proceed, I know each and every one of us, we have a reason as to why. Why are you in search of good health? Why are you in search of better health? Why are you in search of an income? It's because you want your life to be worthwhile. You know me, when I came to this business, I earned my why. And me, what I wanted was an income. Of course, you know, when you got an income, you know what you can be able to do. You see, you want to buy cars. You cannot buy cars without money. You cannot buy houses without money. You cannot educate your children without money. You see, when I look back, when I was growing up, the kind of education that I received, of course, it's the basic education, of course, from what is offered by the government. And I told myself, well, if God gives me a chance, I am going to educate. I am going to educate my children in a better way. So when I joined in New Life, I found that I could educate my children in a better place than I was actually educated. My children went to Brookhouse schools, and of course, that is where you pay school fees. And that is one of the places that I always say that it's at least I've been given an opportunity to make a positive change in the next generation after me, because I gave them better education than actually what I received. I remember those days we used to go to school without shoes. But you know what? I do believe that the quality of education is improving. The quality of life is also improving. And almost everybody goes to school as a shoe today. So I want to encourage each and every one of us that you must have a why. Why do you want to join this business? In case you are a guest today, why do you want to join this business? You see, me and Alison, me, I wanted an income. Because I know what money can buy. I know what money can do. I know where money can take you. Because I'd worked in the bank and seen business people, those who drove nice cars. I saw, you know, I could see their bank accounts are looking nice. I could see the cars that they used to come with it as they came to the bank. I used to see those are the people that the managers used to give their ears to. You know, sometimes those customers with the huge deposits, those are the people that are given preferences by the manager when they come to the bank. And of course, I knew that is a kind of life that I really wanted. And so as we embark on the business opportunity, I want to encourage all of you to do what? To get interested, to get your why from today henceforth. As I explained this business to you, I earned my why because I wanted an income. Some of you are looking for health. it is still good for you. Like I've shown you, we have good products that you can be able to use and make your life better. When my sponsor told me I can use this program for 6 months and I'll get better, let me tell you, I never doubted that. And along the line, I actually forgot about it because and regained my health. You know, a time like now when it has been very cold, let me tell you, I'm being dressed in heavy sweaters. But you know, courtesy of our products, let me tell you, it's different. So I want to introduce you to an industry called networking. You see, network marketing. We call it networking in short. And you know, I was told that people that network, companies that network, they are able to make huge profits. And so I wanted to make huge profits because I know when you network, you leverage on time. And what happens in this industry is that you find that when I talk about leverage, I want to take it simply. Like, let's take, for example, a supermarket. A supermarket does not employ one person. A supermarket, maybe you find maybe as about maybe 30, 40 employees, or even 50 employees. And so even if we are to say 50 employees, and everybody is going to spend 10 hours in that supermarket, that means that supermarket at the end of the day, they have worked for 500 hours. And so today I want to introduce you to an industry where you can also leverage on time. And how do you leverage? I'm going to show you in a little while, but I can assure you, instead of you working your normal maybe 8 hours, I'm going to show you how you can even work 1,000 hours, how you can be able to work even 2,000 hours in any single day, because this industry gives you that opportunity to be able to do that. And when I was able to understand it, I really got attracted to this industry because I know if I am sick, the 99% is still working. Pongete said, you only give 1% of yourself and the 99% will come from other people. I think this industry is so nice because 1% is sick, the other 99% is at work. And that means your income will go unaffected throughout the year, throughout the generations. Let's move on. And so, why do you network? And of course, I know why I network. I network, number one, I'm going to build great relationships. I'm going to build great relationships. And then the other thing is, of course, I am going to get into huge markets, not just my local market, not just in Nairobi. I'm going to do Nairobi. I am going to do Kenya. I am going to do any country that where this company is in the world. Right now, Neolife is in over 50 markets of the world. And you see, you are given an opportunity to transact business in any of those markets while you are in the comfort of your country, while you are in the comfort of your house. I'm in the house right now. I'm in the house right now. But you know how many people I'm talking to? Today, I have a big business in Kenya. I have a business in Tanzania. I have a business in Uganda. I have a business in South Africa. I have a business in Ghana. I have a business in Nigeria. I have a business in the USA. I have a business in London. I have a business in Canada, Australia. All those places, I have businesses. How did it work? Like I told you, it's about networking. You network from one person to another. Today I tell you, tomorrow you go, you tell a friend. A friend tells another who relocates to Tanzania the following day. The one in Tanzania has a friend in Britain, na namuonyesha biashara. Like now I have somebody in Tanzania, as a friend in maybe in Britain, is going to show them the business. I have somebody in my team who is here in Kenya, who has a friend in Western. This friend in Western has a friend in the United States of America. That person has joined business, and courtesy of that, I have a business in America. So that is a beauty when it is about networking. Let me assure you, people, networking is so good because you get things that you get a network that you never imagined. I look at, when I started my business, I was only in Kenya, but right now I'm in more than 10 countries. Sometimes I look at my check at the end of the month and I have to go at the back because there's somewhere they separate for me from Botswana, from South Africa, maybe from Kenya, from Nigeria, all those. And I'm able to see how far my business is. One day I saw a country, I didn't know what country it was. I had to go to the records of the company to be able to know which country it is. So once you start building your business, you tell one person, you tell another one, you tell another one. By the time you tell 10 people, most likely your business is crossing borders and into so many places. So networking gives you freedom. And that is what I have really learned. I came to look for money and I was told that is what is going to take me places. How do we go about that one? Of course, you become a partner within your life. You see, I became a partner within your life. You see, I only wanted 10,000 shillings when I came. I wanted 10,000 Kenya shillings, but you know what has happened to me today? That in a year time, I was able to earn 80 to 100,000 Kenya shillings. And so when you come, number one, you have to pay your registration fee, and your registration fee is 89.70. But depending on the kit that you really want, you can actually be able to join at various levels. There are those who would like to join at higher levels, and it is, of course, it is around. So number one, when you come, of course, what you need is yourself. Get yourself 89.70. When I came, I paid 9,200 Kenya shillings, and then I was given an international ID number. That international ID number is what has helped me to transact the business in all those countries. Because once I get my international ID number, now I can be able to transact in all those other countries. So you become a partner within your life, you get yourself a kit. There's some beautiful bag that you get there. And of course, once you pay 89.70, you also get this product called Pro Vitality. I want to dare you, just get started. In case you've been feeling very tired lately, I can assure you, once you take Pro Vitality, because this product is yours, once you take Pro Vitality, in those 4 days, I can assure you, you will be full of energy and you'll be so excited. Actually, what I decided is that anytime I have a new customer, I want to start them with the Pro Vitality, because I know within 4 days, huyo mtu atakuwa anasikia vizuri, atakuwa anasikia hiyo afya yangu ni mzuri. And let me tell you, you will never look any other further, because you know this product really gives you a lot of energy. So now what do you do when you come here? Number one, like I said, when you come, number one, you come as yourself. And then I told you, you need to share this business with other people. So when you share this business with other people, what are you supposed to be doing and what are they supposed to be doing? So when I come to this business and when I invite other people to come to the business, number one, we learn how to buy from our business. So I learn how to use the products. I learn how to use, because I learn how to buy from my business. It is my business. Remember, the company is just there to support me. The company is just giving me a platform to be able to do a business. And so we learn how to use the products. The other thing is, me and my friends, we learn how to share the products and the business opportunity with other people. You see, there are those who come to use the products. There are those who also come to do business. So in case you are looking for products, we are going to share the products with you. In case you are looking for a business opportunity, I came to look for a business opportunity, and I have never looked back, and I'm so excited. After 20 years in this business, I can assure you, I have enjoyed all the products. I've used them. I am so excited. I've shared my products with so many other people. I've shared the business opportunity with so many people. And let me tell you, they have every reason to be excited. And the other thing is, in course of doing all that, in course of using the products, in course of sharing the products and the business opportunity, I have gotten personal development. Every training that we go through, like the one I'm doing now, and what is done in course of the week, do you know what happens? I achieve personal development. When I came here, I was very shy. I was an introvert. But you know what? As time has gone by, I've become better than the day that I came into this business. So what I'm saying is, you are going to achieve that a level of development that you have never imagined. And because this business, you can either do it part-time or full-time. What will happen is that you are going to get a promotion at your place of your work, because number one, you become better, you become eloquent. Number one, the way you used to view things, you start viewing things in a different way. Your boss is going to see some changes in you, because you are going to be a better person than you have ever become. And of course, before I go to that, you'll find that once you come into the business, and then you show maybe like 3 people how they can also become senior managers. That is, They show other people how to use the product. They also use the product. They also share the business opportunity. I told you in 5 months, I became a director. You can too become a director. I remember my check. That was in 2000 and that was 2002. That is when I became a director in very 5 months. And of course, I earned about 25,000 Kenya shillings. Of course, the 25,000 of Kenya shillings of then is like 50,000 of now because of the inflation rate. And of course, that is not the end of the story. Once I have tested the money, let me tell you, I'll be so excited. Remember, every day when you are sharing the products with your customers, you are earning daily profits that you can use for doing your other things or maybe for servicing your customers. The other thing that you do once you become a director, the people that you've shown the business, it is your responsibility to show them how to become directors as well. And if you show them how to become directors as well, what is going to happen? As they earn their 50,000 Kenya shillings, what is going to happen to you? That means you are going to earn more money than you have ever earned, and you can actually earn about 100,000, 150,000 Kenya shillings. I remember in about 2 years' time, I was earning like about 250,000 Kenya shillings. That was way back in 2000, 2003. And let me tell you, it's now 20 years down the line, and I'm still working on the business. And you see, the more people you continue showing the business and showing them how to become directors, that means as they earn their 50,000, as others are earning their 100,000, as others are earning their 150,000, what is going to happen to you? By the time you get 6 people to become directors in your team, what is going to happen is that you become a president team member. And if you become a president team member, I'm sure right now you can West Coast at least 300,000 to about 500,000, which is very good money. Not many employers can be able to pay you 350,000 Kenya shillings. Now, so as you're doing the business, you are making the money. You see me, I came because I wanted the money. I didn't ask you to travel. But you know, when I came, that was in 2000. When I came in 2001, that month that I enjoyed, that was in July, my sponsor was going to South Africa. And you know, when somebody is new, somebody thinks it is for them, it is not for me. And of course, they came back, they showed us a lot of photos. We got so excited. And let me tell you, from that day, I started yearning how I can be able to travel. And the following year, that was 2002, that was in August, I was taken for my very first international trip to South Africa. I really enjoyed myself. That is where I saw barabara, singine siko chini, singine siko juu, and I got so excited. And that day I made a prayer. I told God, I would like to see our Kenya ikiwa na barabara sa chini na singine sa juu. Na siku hizi tunajivunia tuko nazo, hata tuko na ingine inakunja Uhuru Highway, itakuwa more better than even what I was praying for. And let me tell you, of course, I remember we've been to Victoria Falls, that is in Zambia. We went to Dubai in June this year. Actually, that is June of this year in 2021. We were in Dubai. I saw the slide that I had before and those photos, but right now, because of time, I cannot be able to get it. Of course, we also went to Hong Kong. And let me tell you people what happened to me when we went to Hong Kong. I used to hear there's an airline called Cathay Pacific. I used to say one day I would like to travel via Cathay Pacific. I didn't know how I'm going to travel Cathay Pacific. And so one day we were given a trip to Hong Kong. And so we were to go to Hong Kong, and we went via Qatar. And do you know what happened? From Nairobi to Qatar, we used Qatar Airways. And so when we got to Qatar, the next airplane to take us to Hong Kong was Cathay Pacific. Let me tell you people, that plane was huge. I have never seen a huge plane like that. I think it was an Airbus. And let me tell you, it was such a smooth ride up to Hong Kong. And let me tell you, I was so excited. When we landed in Hong Kong, it is not very far from China. What happens when we landed to Hong Kong? We used to go, of course, we would go shopping. And of course, that is where we learned how to use the electronic trains. And let me tell you, I was so excited. You know, sometimes it's good to dream. You see, I had never met Cathay Pacific. I just used to hear. So you couldn't be wronging for something. But I promise you, if you join this business and you start doing it one day, that airline that you want to travel with one day you are going to be in that airline. So I've used the Cathay Pacific, I've used the Emirates, I have used Qatar Airways, I have used Kenya Airways, I have used South Africa Airways, I have used here Mauritius, I have used so many. I've used British Airways. I've used so many airlines. I've used Northwest Airlines when we are going to Hawaii in America. I've also used that is KLM, that is Royal Dutch Airlines. When we were going to the US, San Francisco. We also went to Las Vegas. We also went to Hawaii. And let me tell you, it's been quite a travel. So it does not really matter where you want to travel. For you, when we come, just come and do the business. The company is going to organize for your travel. In October, that is next month, but this coming October, I'll be going to Sun City. Sun City is in South Africa. That will be my fourth time to visit Sun City. But you know, when I came to this business, sikuwa nimeambiwa mambo ya kusafiri. I only knew how I could make money and be happy. But when I found people traveling, I didn't know that every single year I'm going to travel. You see, like now I was in Dubai in June. In October, the president team members will be going to Sun City. And let me tell you, it is that place when you are in there, I think it is the most expensive hotel in South Africa. It is a hotel that was carved out of a desert. I've been there. We've gone to the one game drives, and let me tell you, it's amazing. And you know, I know there's somebody who is saying, I wish I could. I wish I could. But you know what? Today you have got an opportunity. I'm telling you, you can also travel. And you see, I've really traveled. And I know even you are going to travel. Just come. We are going to show you how you can be able to travel and have a feel of the world. And the other thing is, one thing as you think about all things that I'm telling you, do you have dreams? Do you have goals in life? Do you have dreams? You see, kama singekuwa na dream ya kufanya biashara, hizi vitu zote ningekuwa tu nasisikia na watu wengine. But because I had a dream and I agreed to do the business, nice things have come my way. You see, my very first dream was to get a car of my own. I told you I started with a 1.5 liter engine. I went to 1.8 liter engine, actually twice. And then I'm now on my 2.4 liter engine. It is possible. Nobody was born with a car. No, you just have to work and you can be able to get your own car. So what I'm telling you today, it is good to start dreaming. It doesn't matter. I started dreaming of having a car many years before I could get it. And even at the place that I thought I was going to get my own car, imagine I never got that car. Nilichukua retirement, na sikuwa na hiyo gari. Do you know, one year down the line as I joined this business, that is when my dream came true. So what I'm encouraging you today, please do not worry. Just come, we are going to show you how to do this business. And all those dreams that you have are going to become a reality. The other thing is, I don't know what kind of a car that you want to drive. I don't know what kind of car that you want to have. I don't know what kind of a car is in your dreams. You know, some people fear driving cars. Don't worry. If you fear driving cars, I'm sure the airplanes will be good for you. You can take them up and visit places and you still be excited. And of course, as when you're having dreams, do not forget that when you have that in dream, ni lazima unakuwa na ile msukumo. Hiyo msukumo kwa Kiingereza inaitangwa desire. You see? It's like when a mother is about to give birth, you can never stop her from giving birth when the time is right. So let's get this desire to achieve the things that we really want to achieve in our lives. Some of us want to holidays. I've told you so much about holidays, the many places that I've traveled. You know, some people are just saying, oh, you know, Judith, maybe you are so lucky. No, I'm not lucky. I just decided to work. Many people say that you are lucky, but I tell them, you know what? Hata mwenye anausanga matchstick can still become a millionaire. Kwa sababu gani? It's because he decided to concentrate and give all his best to the selling of the matchstick. And you know what? He has become a millionaire. So for you, what I'm encouraging you, it doesn't matter. I'm encouraging you today. Just concentrate on your business. I decided to concentrate. I decided this is the business that I want. And I said, I don't want people to distract me. You see, sometimes when you have a dream to achieve, you'll find that there are those people that come and they want to tell you that, sorry. There are those people that didn't come. They tell you, please just come and see what we have. It is better than what you're doing. Please do not listen to them. Concentrate on what you are doing. And I tell you, your dream is going to become true. And that is what I have decided to do, that I'm going to concentrate on this business, that I've refused for other people to disrupt me, to tell me that there are things that are better in life out there. I decided this is what I want. I've gotten my health here. I have gotten my money here. I've gotten great relationships here. I've gotten a lot of travel here. There's no other better place that I can be than being in your life. So you just come on board. The other thing is whether you are looking for holidays, whether it is a car that you are looking for, whether it is a house that you are looking for. You see, I always remember those days that I was working. For you to get a house, you had to take a mortgage. And that mortgage you had to pay within all the years that you are going to work. Like when I took my loan, I was to pay in about 24 years, so long as I was working. But when I came to New Life, I learned how I can buy things for cash. These days, we have learned in New Life how we can buy things for cash. We just come, we are shown how to work, we achieve the working, we get our money, and we buy the things that we really want. If it is the cars, we buy them for cash. If they are houses, we buy them for cash. And I can assure you, somebody is saying, I wish I could get a house. I wish I could be able to get a car. Please just come. We are going to start to show you how to start small. You start, even if you don't have a microwave, start with a microwave. Then you can buy yourself a fridge, buy yourself a cooker, start educating your children. As you're educating your children, please keep on saving your money, get a plot somewhere, start building today, tomorrow, and the day after. Before you realize, your big mansion has already come. And that is what you are doing. And of course, we know there's what we call financial freedom. There are those people who love having money in the bank, that 24/7, you got money. And it is possible in your life. I have tried it. It has worked for me, because before you finish the previous check, you find another one is coming. You see, like the one for previous month, bado sinjamaliza, na hii mwezi iko karibu kuisha. And so that is what happens in your life. You are taught how to build residual income. How do you build the residual income? You see, I started in year 2001. The business that I did in year 2001, iko na mimi mpaka wa leo. And that means it is going to pay me for the rest of my life. I am going to leave it to the generations that are going to come. And that means I'm going to leave a legacy behind for the generations that are going to come. Because this business, once I'm old and I cannot be able to do it, I am going to leave it to the generations that are going to come. And so if it can work for me, it can also work for you. When I came here and didn't have a car, today I have one. You see? And let me tell you, I've done so many things. And you see, I've educated my children. My children are already out of school. They are now working. And so one thing that I can tell you now, that I only work for investments. That is what I'm working for. You can also get there. And especially if your children are in high school or maybe in primary, you are going to see them through their education. You educate them through the best way possible. And before you realize, you are buying that car. Before you realize, you are buying that house. Before you realize, you are investing. I know there are so many people on this call who are living their dreams. They have bought houses, they have bought cars, they have educated their children, they have many plots, they have got chambers. And let me tell you, you can also be there. It does not take long. It just takes a minute, a part of your time, and you just need to concentrate. So today, I really wanted to encourage you. I really wanted to encourage you that whatever you are looking for in life, you are going to get it. It doesn't matter what it is. You are going to get it in a reasonable period of time. You see, many times I want to ask people, what is your why in this business? Why? Why did you want this business? Why have you come to have a look at this business? What exactly are you looking for? And I know some people are looking for an income. I know some people are looking for health. I know some people are looking to travel. I know some people want to educate their children. I know some people want to have money in the bank. I know some people want to, to do so many things. But you see, the income that they have cannot allow them to be able to enjoy. But today, I've sat with you for about 50 minutes, and I've encouraged you that this business has worked for me, and it can also work for you. Having done it for 20 years, I've gained so much. I've gained so much. I've lost nothing. I've just but gained. I look at the relationship that I've gained in this business. There are so many. I look at the things that the money could possibly buy. I've bought so many of those things. Suppose I said no to this business. Where would I be today? Maybe I would be in the village right now. And sometimes, in the village, sometimes people really struggle. But the fact that I made a decision to say yes to this business, my life has changed. And by extension, the life of so many people have changed. And I said no to this business. Singeingia Cathay Pacific. Singeenda Hawaii. Singeenda San Francisco. Singeenda Las Vegas. Singeenda anywhere. Ningekuwa tu hapa Nairobi na village. You see? And let me tell you, the fact that I said yes, a lot has changed. I thought, between a yes and a no, the line is very thin. Between a yes and a no, the line is very thin. Sometimes I keep quiet and wonder, suppose I said no, what will be happening to me today? But I thank God I said yes. And today I'm here to tell you my story, that my life has changed for the better. I've made a positive difference in people's lives. I've enjoyed my life. I've given my children what a parent would want, the kind of education that you'd want to give your children. I've given to my children. I took them to Brook House. From Brook House, one went to Strathmore University. The other one went to the United States International University, USIU. And let me tell you, I have nothing that I can regret for having joined this business. And so I thank God I said yes. And you today who are there, I know you are going to say yes. And in 2 to 5 years, your life will never be the same again. And from me, let's be meeting in the beaches of the world, because that is where we belong. God bless you so much. May you enjoy your weekend. Let's meet next Saturday, same time, same place. God bless.